think you can go more aggressive builds also, and it is going to be the Sejuani, so really two very powerful team fighting combos on either side, but they are going to be going straight for this Ocean Dragon. They have the Callista secure. We'll see if OpTic is going to want to try a challenge. They're coming over.
Pinch down both sides, no Cosmic Radiance from the supports. Mike goes down to it, Smithy, that's the stopwatch, and he is surrounded by three. He'll be going down. And that's going to be first blood going over to Arrow for the Ocean.
Well, on that, Smithy immediately seen they need to back off.
Cosmic Radiance comes down. Talked about the long fights and who they might be in favor of if the protection can't be there. Lemonation almost gets himself to safety. Ole holds the hook.
Pobelter's here.
God almost locks it up. Pobelter taking a bit of a risky position.
Oh, the mid laners here. They have the shockwave available.
Play onto Acadian. Can he get the Cataclysm in? He cannot. They go for
the Sonya.
Immediately onto the stopwatch. Ultimates are being dodged and routed in this fight. But the kill still comes in through Pobelter. And it looks like the 1-for-1 will stop there, but OpTic still pushes by.
OpTic has the health advantage. They have gotten a couple of members down low, and they're going to look to push for this turret. They want to knock down the first turret here.
Ole looking
Fantastic
for a hook, but
movement.
is there a follow-up? Fate's Call is used. The box is used. They can't really crowd control much of what's there. Not going to attack anybody. Zig gets out without turret aggro. Very smartly played, and it looks like Arrow gets the Void Ooze down to separate the fight. Impact pushing top the whole time.
Yeah, Impact does knock down the first turret there. TL able to hold on, and because of that, they have a goal advantage, but Acadian!
Ooh! Pulls the rug right out from under. A little overconfidence, maybe even on Pobelter's.
Oh, they're going for the engage again.
And TL feels
Acadian's
like they
here.
want to get it back right away. The jungler right in the back pocket of this bot lane. That's what we figured would happen all game. McSmithy trying to come up with a kill. Pobelter solidifies that one for himself. It's now Lemonation. It's going to be in the eyes. The double lift. The Malefic Visions picks up another one. Will double get one for himself. That's going to be the stopwatch going down. And McSmithy picks up number 3 in the bot lane as it's 4-3 overall. Instantly stopping Acadian as well. Having quite a good game himself.
You decide to back off.
You got me excited. They're like, wait, Cosmic Radiance probably up. This could go bad.
They're looking to push them back. If TL tries to defend, they will get dope, but they're just going to back off, and that's another turret going the way of OpTic, who actually takes the turret lead now. Very nicely done.
Pack Nars in, Nars out. Zig tries to get a quick clear on the minions as well, so they can't get too much damage on the turret. Those massive auto attacks from Pobelter.
But TL has the ability to keep pushing. They are constantly moving around the map, looking to take down and kind of choose those fights, because OpTic is going to try to stay safe.
Oh, there's that hook. Well, 1-2 hit.
Nice
Double
shockwave.
shockwave. Cosmic Radiance comes down on a good initiation. Cataclysm onto Smithy and Pobelter locked in. Pobelter forced the flash to teleport now.
Oh, the Aura
From
ulti.
Impact.
TL is still in the gold lead, still has a lot of options as a nice hook does land on Arrow. They're going to go for it.
Ole in. Forge got beautiful hit back. They don't even want these fights that they're grabbing.
Very quick. TL immediately realizes nothing they can do in that fight. That means they don't see or something along those lines. But they're looking for a pick on Pobelter.
Acadian to Pobelter. Power of Evil instantly cleanses that one out, and that is going to be one dead POB.
Impact in the
now
bad spot.
The first bad spot he's been in. Really going to be bad if he goes
Lantern.
down. He's been having a free game up top. Dark passage to the light as Impact flashes to safety. The shield comes in now from the locket, and they are going to be getting him all the way home.
Does back up off of that Baron, so they're not willing to commit, and this means OpTic have
Talking about that much longer.
Oh, TL's looking to flank here. They're going to go for the engage. Arrow's not with them.
Two-man's done. Lemonation right in the middle. Ole is on the back. Double lift has Power of Evil in his eyes. He rends him down. But now, Acadian and everybody in the back line. Double lift has the entire enemy team in his eyes. And TL is just dogpiling on top of OpTic. Team Liquid turns the game back in their favor. Baron is theirs.
Yeah, it's going to be straight. There's no way to contest this with the Callista, even though Acadian is still alive here. Ole will zone to make sure, and just a nice catch there from TL, but OpTic posturing too aggressively, not knowing if they were on the Baron, but Arrow was...
But they do feel, you can see from TL's side.
His Hurricane, which is going to help a lot with the wave clear, a lot with the team fight damage. Lemonation needs to be careful, though, because he's by himself and can't defend that turret.
You're toying with that there a little bit.
Will have to respond. You can't allow them to build up too many stacks, but they're forcing them back, and now they've kind of established the control over the area. We'll see if they're going to commit to an all-out fight. Both top laners aren't here. Here they go.
Renz fell off the Elder Drake, but Double Lift still trying to focus it somewhat. If it gets low in the fight, nobody wants to take that aggression damage. As we do get Zig in. Flash as well, quickly out as he did not like.
And that's Jericho been down, but they may have caught him.
Big hit. That's going to be Lemonation going down. Yeah, like they said, if it's a long fight after Cosmic Radiance, this is going to be the fight for Liquid. They're able to just turn each member of OpTic into that pin cushion double lift, and the rest of the team now dogpiling again. onto OpTic after the Elder Drake. Kobolds are very low as the fight almost turns in the favor of OpTic. But you look back at the health bars of Team Liquid, and it was never to be.
Team Liquid with the clean ace, and they could potentially just go for the win here. Run it down mid lane. They have the mini waves pushing. They could go for a couple inhibitors. They could look to try to end, but OpTic really mismanaged their ultimates in that fight, was not able to get what they needed to get, and Liquid come out with a clean ace and an insane advantage.
Strength in the late game, understanding these very, very particular fights. It's going to be Team Liquid onto the Nexus turrets now, 12-6. One final kill coming down, and that is going to be Lemon Nation back onto the fountain. Nexus turret 2 is going down, and that's going to be the Nexus. Team Liquid start off week number 1 of the 2018 season 2-0.
A great first week from Liquid, but OpTic made them sweat. That was a very competitive game down to the very end. Liquid out-executed in the final team fight. They take a clean team fight, followed by Gnar. There's a lot of power in that team fight wombo combo. So something that they're going to have to be very careful of. I would say in an extended team fight, but Monster has done a good job actually protecting his turret. And
they get what they need, and like you said, Bjergsen's able to see what's going on. Even if vision they don't have theirs, Pookie goes their vision back in. Mike Young finds one. Nice dodge on the Dazzle. The flash happened with the slow still on stunt, so he didn't gain as much ground
turret
as
here,
he wanted. Fate's call is in. Who are they saving? He says thanks to Turtle, but it looks like Stunt's gonna use Cosmic Radiance. He uses it out of range of Turtle. There was no chance to get it back on him, even with Bastion. A few final shots from the Arcane Barrage. And calling attention to TSM. Mike Young grabs Dragon, and just as I say,
have just had wards everywhere, really limiting the option. Low-risk game against a team that's not challenging you as hard. Can you do it against the best?
How slow can you be? Onda wants to start this off right now. Abduct Smithy brings them back with a stopwatch. Now they have to consider which target is next. Mike Young on the front. Fate's call goes in. They get a quick save onto the support as Stunt goes back in. They're trying to decide what's going to be the first target. So many denials to these kills as Mithy gets his partner out. That's going to be Mithy going down. Haunts are very low as well as he's already flashed, so he is down as he is stuck into the fight. Onda low and almost going down, but the passive is there for him. And somehow Fly is keeping enough high health bars in the front of the fight to keep the low ones from going down.
Yeah, they're so low on a lot of members here, but they all do survive, and a couple guys go down for TSM, so they take the turret, and big win for them.
What a call. Can't wait to see that as well. Now, but TSM is always ready to fight back. That first divide throws him in. Haunter doesn't have anybody on his backside, and there's already a defensive wall of FlyQuest members that would be in between any retaliation. Beautiful job by FlyQuest, and there it is. There's that wall. Stunt and Turtle already able to take one down onto almost. Flame able to deliver a good bit of damage here. Mithy would be such a pickup. He is the guy that's denying the kills, but he cannot deny himself going down.
And now they see that the ward is there, and Mike Young might have to go for a steal here. This is going down so fast, it might just be dead.
Got a double one, 1600 on the clock. That's actually going over to Flame to take the Baron for FlyQuest. But Bjergsen very close to throw in the Arcane Barrage. Ven now about to step up to the fight. Mike Young in the eyes of Flame, but Ven has to turn to the left. Is Stunt now the one to be going down. Mike Young has fallen, but TSM is looking for the kill.
This guy, he is the split pusher. Flame desperately trying to escape, but it looks like not going to happen. Trying to turn around Bjergsen.
He gets the lick and makes it stick. The taste is acquired, but it is going to be the kill coming up from Bjergsen.
Exactly.
The one you got like Keen on the side lane, but you need him to fight. Onda jumping around his safety. And we see Mithy again. The beginning focus teleport coming in as Mithy's down to 25% HP. Great health available. Haunter a little bit too much in the frying pan. Knocked up, locked down, gets hit out for one shot there. And it looks like they'll be able to keep pushing through slowly. Turtle flashing forward.
Mike almost is actually separated though. He could get picked off.
And it looks like they're going to not come out to the backside now. Turtle safe there. 44 seconds onto Mike Young. And now they may be able to do a little bit. Sven taken down. Cloud Drake trying to get some wind conditions, if you will, on the side of TSM. Back-to-back chance. One louder than the other every time. And it looks like FlyQuest
too slow.
I don't know. It's only down to 5,200 here. A lot of damage coming in. Emperor's Divide to stop them in. It would be the jump. There's the smite from Onda. They want the fight.
Is in with the Dazzle.
Wall with the Bastion onto Onda. Will he be able to abduct the entire team? Oh no, he just brings one back. Mithy has to get out. Bjergsen again with the range, delivering in thousands of damage, but it's across the team. Sven in the back line getting taken down by Anda and Flame, and they're able to do the damage to Mike Young, to do the damage to everybody they need, and Bjergsen is forced to head home.
And looking pretty grim.
The range that Bjergsen now has to play against with the lead FlyQuest has. He's looking for Keen to get on him, Anda to get on him. He should be spamming Qs and Ws the entire fight, but he can only get that ult out with only a few of those damages. 2 inhibs going in, and FlyQuest turns
high level.
And there they are, as you said, back to FlyQuest. Didn't worry about that composition on the bot side that we see many teams banning. Also, first picking double lockets. Mikhail's there as well for Wild Turtle's safety. Get out of a scary situation, and this may be just enough. Locket of the Iron Solari goes down from both members. So now they're out of that.
That is not what you want to see. I mean, they're getting too antsy. They're moving forward.
Yep.
Now the super minions are in the base. They literally just had to wait one more wave, and that's a free inhibitor and likely the game ending. But instead, they get too antsy. They move forward, and Bjergsen nails all of his ultimate hits there, taking down Turtle through everything.
We know TSM to be that 30, 35, 40-minute team. They get the fight they want.
Flame's going for the base. He's looking for the back door.
Flame is in, or getting into the base, I should say. Front doors, the minions take down Nexus turret number 1. Stun is running for his life.
He might end the game.
Suede shoes on as he tries to dip, dodge back and forth. But the minions are not.
If FlyQuest have the patience to avoid fighting during the Elder Dragon buff,
right?
The Baron buff lasts longer. And these are slow bases for TSM. They can actually lose an inhibitor before they get back to their base if FlyQuest...
Siege minion thrashing the inhibitor down. The slow hits from Flame. Anda just trying to add a little bit of pressure, but he might have added too much with his life. Passive is going to be there. Uses the ultimate, goes down with one more shot. Ignite is on. He gets himself the safety, and the shields are there as well.
Got him.
Hits from Bjergsen come in. Passive is out, but can he reform before the...
He's looking to turn this around.
Monster damage. Turtle with good shots from the top side of the fight. He has great protection from the rest of the team. TSM. You're like, what is this area? This side of the map is so fresh and clean. We haven't been over here.
Not one Baron ago, but 2 Barons ago, they were very close to ending the game. They're rushing this down again, but Flame is not quite there. Will it go down in time?
Got that Zeke's Convergence on Sven. There's the Abyssal Voyage coming in.
Mike Young, Flame for the backside.
Down about 20% HP. Flame says, walk this way. Yeah, I am trouble, and I will give that to you. Flashes out, calls a bit of the abilities over. A big fight here between the junglers in a 1v1 scuffle. Keen's going to get over. Void Ooze misses stunt. They're not able to catch up to the fight, and they lose. Mike Young. Baron's already down, but this, yeah, absolutely threatening. Goes to take that, gets ruptured up into the air, but Turtle and Keen on the left side playing safe. They kick him back, but they also get Mithy. They're gonna have to leave the base if they even want to stay alive, and that's not gonna get him the game. Mithy's gonna go down. FlyQuest looking to take the win, as Haunter is the last thing in their eyes, as Bjergsen takes up a garrison on the fountain. Haunter goes down, but it's ever so slow. You can see Sven head in hands. TSM has never started a season 0-2, and FlyQuest look to put the finishing touches now on the Nexus. Bjergsen confined to the fountain, 14-9, and just over 50 minutes. FlyQuest take victory over TSM.
What a performance from FlyQuest, and how about that Gnar ultimate into the wallop from Flame in that final fight?
And the response to that is going to be CLG picking up the Janna. Oh, this is a classic, but a dirty classic here. It's the Caitlyn Janna bottom lane. Actually just saw that. Now he's bottom lane. They're going to try to engage here. He went over the wall. They haven't seen him here. Stixxay and Biofrost still trying to get themselves back. Flash going to be used. Stixxay still may be in some trouble. Actually, it's going to be Biofrost. Frag and drag to find them. The flag is there. Members of 100 Thieves have a stopwatch ready to go. On the other side, CLG has one available on their Caitlyn. They have one on the Gangplank. So half as many stopwatches available for this team. It means side. And there's the TP. All right, TP in. CLG's bottom lane needing to get away from this one. Biofrost going to try to get out, but it's going to be the suppress from the Malzahar. Waits for the flash, secures it through the... Even then, his TPs were on point. He was always one of the best top laners over there. Elemental Drake number 2 going down. Good use of the cleanse there from Ryu. Ryu's playing smart. Ryu's playing really smart. Look at this in the top lane. Information. Meteos got the information he needed. The fact that he hit the Sejuani for 200 on the way out was just a bonus. They take down the turret. That's number 2 for 100 Thieves. You know that without that Gangplank ulti, CLG really doesn't want to force anything. Neutral objective number 3 for 100 gold in your pockets. Oh! Doom Jacuzzi slammed him down there. Meteos able down a little bit after they took down
two of those outer turrets. They haven't been able to break this defense middle as Rainover looking to maybe go in here. Darshan calls down the ulti. They're able to find the catch out here onto Afromu, who's going to be kept alive now through the stopwatch. Darshan now going to be suppressed, but Stixay finding the kill onto Afromu. 1 for 0.
Instead, he's just trying to get that bottom turret for the gold. And I like this from Cody. He's keeping them low so they can't Baron.
CLG has to back away.
Yeah, and we're looking at an Ezreal right now that has an arcane shift of 8.5
Range of them. Sunday continuing to split push here in the bottom side. Darshan going to be jumped on, fires off the ulti, wanting to fight this one mano a mano. Sunday going to turn into Mega Gnar here, which could spell disaster for Darshan, who gets himself the ulti from the Zillion. Sunday wanting to wait, burns down the Darshan after it already timed out. And the man's got the slam. He finds the one. Can he find the two? Sunday, one bomb on his head. Wallop not going to be finding the mark. Walking away, wants to go back to mini form, finds a little bit of damage, but I think the bomb will seal his fate. It does, but it's still an even trade.
To keep Darshan up in gold. And Cody's son has to flash because he couldn't land a Q on anybody. There were 3 seconds left on his E.
They're going for counterattack though. It's Ryu able to find the ulti onto the Zillion. Zillion ult comes down instead, but it looks like they're going to wait it out again. Stuns down onto Afromu. They're able to find the kill onto Meteos. Stixay grabbing that one for himself. Cody still looking to find. Watch comes through, finds his way onto Stixay, who immediately heals right back up off the Scuttle Crab. Bomb attached to that. Looks like they're able to find the suppress. They are going to proc the Zillion ulti immediately, but now that means Meteos is able to go into the back line, able to find the EQ knockup onto a couple of different people. Sunday still looking to find even more Mega Gnar ulti onto 2. Stixay already down. Biofrost is number 2. Can they find number 3? Into the pit they go. The stun, the damage, the kill onto Rainover as they continue to chase a double kill for Sunday, who he continues to run, but as the last man standing, he will not run for long. That little Yordle is coming in for revenge from earlier, sidestepping away from the bomb so they do not attach. Who he's going to continue to run, and it looks like they may just allow him to run in there and try to suicide Sunday, looking for the kill. Who he puts the ulti on himself. Sunday's going to wait it out. The boomerang misses, and who he may just be able to get himself away for an execute, if nothing else. Boomerang comes out. Sunday again not finding it, but the 8-4
as a QSS. So that is something he does not want to have happen again.
Darshan calls down the ultimate on himself, trying to dissuade Sunday from going any further. Mega Gnar going to be up soon. Huhi nearby to make sure Darshan doesn't fall, but they give up the tier 2 mid. They give up the tier 2 mid. Sunday created the space.
Exactly. Sunday basically created a vacuum, said you're going to lose this top turret. It's a bad situation if you don't answer me because I will get it. But they answer with more people, and when a split pusher needs 2 people to answer,
extra movement speed out of combat, and it means that Elder will spawn at about the, what is that, 40-minute mark on the dot, I believe.
Strike chance, which adds more variance. And look at that flash ulti, but
flash ulti, you've got to kill him before he's able to find the ulti, and they do the slam dunk. But it's Sunday who finds the kill for himself now without that enemy mid laner around for 50 seconds. This is where 100 Thieves can make their game-winning push. Sunday in the front line, flash, Mega Gnar! Stixay's out of there. Cody's son on a killing spree. They'll take Bio as a bonus, and 100 Thieves march onward towards the Nexus. 2 turrets, 2 members stand between them and their victory. Let's see what they can find here. Turret number 1 going to be the target. The defense comes out, but it will not stand. Rainover down. 1 turret down. 100 Thieves on the remaining structure still standing. CLG still has 15 seconds before their mid laner comes alive. Darshan alone will not hold this, and 100 Thieves find their win.
they take the Nexus, they take the loot, and they take down CLG. Afromu in the bottom lane, helping orchestrate those plays with Meteos to reverse the pressure of that lane. Very sneaky focused in the protection, and I forgot about her.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's been banned so much.
Speaking of sneaking past the ban phases, we get both. Could this be the charge?
Licorice, the
Get in
rook
there.
in the back.
Want to ride that chocobo.
Oh, he found Fitzgerald!
He's going in. Fitzgerald going to be put to sleep. The drowsy comes out. The sleepy trouble bubble not quite able to find the mark. It's still high, grabbing the first blood, but he dies for it. Contract's going to be killed number 2. It's a 2-for-1 for C9.
The reinforcement there from Licorice to help
This
them.
champion changes.
Ooh, Ryze is here too.
Once that rolls around,
Definitely.
Cloud9 looking to make their move. Stopwatch comes through, but definitely still going to be stuck without the flash. There's no way out. Baron going to be stuck. Smoothie gets him to safety. Exactly what you said earlier, Zyrene.
How do you counter Obnoxious? even more obnoxious champion.
He gets him out. They make their escape. They take the turret on the way there. Cloud9 up 2,000 gold now. Svenskeren still looking to maybe make more happen. Sleepy Trouble Bubble not going to find the mark. TP coming in. Licorice. The cavalry will arrive momentarily. Svenskeren looking to take down Contracts. Your Tarek ulti comes in. Cosmic Radiance. Svenskeren nearly going to be taken down. High grabs the kill onto him. Contracts protected as Licorice able to find the kill onto Matt. Gives that one over to Jensen. The chase continues. Jensen wants to go on to High here, moving into position ahead of that blast cone. Licorice going to be able to find that pincer. High goes forward, immediately goes back, and Jensen goes home 300 gold richer after picking up that kill. But now you've got Lorlo into the mix. Licorice looking to remount onto that Scarl, and he gets his mount back. The man makes his work so far here in this game. Cleaver along with the Tiamat. Contracts coming in to make sure High stays safe. Charm is down, but High's got the damage! And Lorlo's got the kill. The cannons from downtown. As now they look to maybe make it too. Contract wanted to chase this one down. The Drowsy is there. Very nice. Ulti doesn't matter! High with the... that for now at least, as they do pick themselves up the Rift Herald. Gonna figure out the ward without that becoming an issue. Finds the root, sidesteps the bubble once again. Takes High down below about half HP. One more big hit should do it, but he can't quite find that. In goes Licorice, but that's not quite the distance he needed on the charge. Needs to retreat now to avoid the bubble into the Gangplank ulti, but they should be able to find the turret. One more hit will do it, but they can't find the opportunity to land that. As now Cloud9 just needs this next wave to live.
Yeah, they're going to bring all 5 people here mid. They're going to be like, everybody group up, hit this thing once. Boom, they're sneaky to get it.
Sneaky grab by Contracts. Svenskeren here. High going to be jumped on. 4 versus 5. There comes your Jarvan pick. Cosmic Radiance going to be coming down. Licorice knocked off of his mount. Licorice nearly going to be taken down here. Gobbled up to safety by Spoony. There comes your damage. Lorlo grabbing the kill. 1 for 0 so far. Golden Guardian. Shelly rams her head right into the turret. They look to push this one down. Take an objective along with the fight victory. The gold lead closed now down to 1,000 gold. Trouble Bubble already on CD. I'm pretty sure that was a fake one because the flash
you're right.
CD.
You got me.
Yeah, that was a meme flash.
Good eye, Flash. Just testing it.
All right, Lorlo. Sterix Gauge procs. Popping the barrel. Throwing the ulti. I don't know if this is going to be enough, though. He's trying to stay alive, but... oh, for the orange cooldown. Stopwatch enough? Matt comes down to save him. Lorlo walks away. 2 points.
We know you want to play towards it. And they're able to kind of counter multiple times. And he also just has the parlay extra damage, so like we saw there.
And that's why people are comfortable picking this champion.
He's able to beat up thousands of gold now and hold on.
Oh, damage comes through, and Smoothie's not quite able to get there to find the safety. Cosmic Radiance comes in. Contract's going to be the target for now. Sneaky utilizing the stopwatch, giving himself okay. Damage onto Contracts. Licorice grabbing the killing spree, though, on too deftly. The retreat from the Golden Guardians, as now the counterattack from Cloud9 is in full force. Matt trying to get back. He's likely going to be taken down here. Licorice with the rampage. And C9. Now they look to make the dive onto Lorlo. The damage is there. The turret falls to demolish. Rune. Normal Rune.
I gotta not call them masters. Hold on, Smoothie.
Cosmic Radiance comes down to prevent the counterattack. Is it going to be there in time? It will, to keep Matt alive for just a moment longer. Sneaky still able to grab the kill. Is now Lorlo going to have to be careful finding himself here in the middle of the fight. Contracts looking to run back now as well. Licorice taken low by the proc on the Blighted Quiver from the rain of arrows as High tries to get back.
Just going for straight up team fights. We're seeing them force a lot. They're using the Kled ultimate. They're just rushing up because if you're grouping as 5, the Zoe is way less effective. She's way focused on just getting in there. And here we go for flank.
There comes your Kled coming around from behind with the charge onto High. Matt's going to be the first one to fall. High tries to stay safe. The root comes through. The kill will follow. Jensen taking that one. The damage down onto Licorice, but he will revive through the power of the Guardian Angel. They're trying to keep him alive. The barrel... all right, looks like he heals up to
TP flank.
2/3. TP flank coming in. Jensen maybe in some trouble. Contracts, maybe their target. Here's Svenskeren. Needs to be careful, but he actually drops. Not able to get himself away from danger in time. Jensen very low from behind. Licorice now with another flank of his own. Now on to Lorlo. Guardian Angel proc tier. This one will not find value. Big difference in the payoff of these items for these 2 different top laners. Licorice saves his own life. Lorlo ends up just...
Sneaky did this yesterday, where it was him and Smoothie zoning people out. The 80 carry zoning, incredibly powerful.
He will not let Contracts anywhere near this.
Sneaky is a monster right now. Wait.
Thing is about monsters, though, Irene. You ever read a fairy tale? Monsters get killed. And right now, High is the hero of that tale, taking down the enemy AD.
He can play with a little bit more bravado and walk forward.
And you've got these super annoying cannon minions that sit 1,000 range away and bombard the turret too. So even though it takes a really long time, they will just stand there and hit the thing over and over and over again until eventually it takes it low enough that Sneaky's confident that he can say, all right, I'll walk up and kill this in 2 hits.
Yeah, this is a 1-2-1, but the Evelynn is going between lanes, and hold on, they're collapsing.
Smoothie and Sneaky holding the line. Scarin on the flank. Contracts backing himself away. Loses about half HP. High going to be
Sat on the Frostfang for a very long time, but yeah, like you said, his second to last item.
Sneaky and Smoothie continuing to push up here in the mid lane. Explosive charge down onto the turret. Blows it to smithereens. And now you've got 3 exposed inhibitors on the side of the Golden Guardian. Times are dire. Something has to happen. High's going to be taken low. Licorice sounds the horn. He charges in. What can they find? They're able to get Matt. They're able to get contracts. They're able to get Deathly. It's 3 dead on the side of the Golden Guardians. About to be 4, but the remaining 2 get away. Cloud9. 5 men strong in the base. Look to end this one right here.
Cloud9, High, he's going to try to stop his old team here.
I don't know how well that's going to work, Cyrene. They've got minions onto the Nexus turrets. One of those is already down. Demolish is ticking away. Licorice should be able to end this second one. High still just doing his damnedest to try to defend here, but instead he's going to be brought down on his own stairs to the fountain. And 38 minutes in, Cloud9 defeat the Golden Guardians with a couple more ticks of the minion auto attacks. Into the fountain they might try to go, but instead the game just ends.
And Licorice, a smile on his face after yesterday's performance where they were able to come back, ends this game 7-0-6. What a performance.
Great. The way it's all about double relic shield. You heal me, I heal you.
Yeah, when Shen, Tom Kench, Braum, and Alistar all taken away from you, the Terran
right now.
He literally just hit level 6. Dardoch's gonna try to take aggro. He has stopwatch.
Right, Dardoch goes in.
Oh.
Megadar slammed into the wall. The CC is too much. The first blood over to Huni.
Wham, bang.
Going for that first Mountain Drake. Pretty early one. Honestly, if you're looking at the game clock, you're not even 7.5 minutes in, so they're grabbing that early neutral objective for themselves.
It's because they got to take control of that bottom half jungle. Whenever you're doing
Lead
something...
in the top lane for Huni. That's mid lane gang from Dardoch going to be finding its way onto Forbidden. There comes your Lutch. Bounce, pulling him back
he
with the
didn't get
ball.
the ulti!
He couldn't get himself out with the ulti in time.
Chewing this rookie up and spitting him out. That is a top lane. Ah, Dardoch got all the gold.
Huni goes from the question mark to the exclamation point. You're like, holy cow, we got Huni, we got the SKT player, we got the guy who was doing so well, but now, can he get himself away? The Orn Horn gets founded. Glacial Prison not quite going to find its exact mark, but it still gets the slow into the CC, and right as I praise Huni, very, very strong. Plus, we know he's just so oppressive in this matchup. We talked in Champion Select. Orn's strength are the fact that he's so effective at trading against melee champions.
You're down. And Phoenix, you were asking about that build. I feel like if you're asking anybody about builds, I'm just going to defer to Phoenix on the Azir build here.
If Phoenix did it, it's right.
Exactly.
All right, because I've seen a couple of variations, right? You see instead Hakuo with that Demolish that we were talking about, some supports potentially taking Fox as we move into the mid-game. Laning starting to end slowly but surely as the first turrets do get taken down. Phoenix moving back towards that mid lane. Rift Herald, a lot of mostly projected to be towards the middle of the pack, is going to go 2-0.
Yeah. Look at this Huni taking this red buff, or at least fighting for it, whereas Rift Herald's going down on the bottom side.
Wants to get it.
Oh, reset.
Patience going to reset. Huni goes over the wall, but 1 versus 3 is not really a fight that Mininar is going to do a lot.
Well, now they get to push bottom lane and
Trinity Force completed. Muramana fully evolved on Altec's Ezreal.
Ooh.
Now, the fight in the enemy jungle that they're trying to force. Echo Fox wanting to make the moves here, but with this 4,000 gold lead, Lyra moving into the top side, once again trying to punish Huni here. Manages to land some slows, but now they've got to be careful because
gotta stun
Huni
him. You gotta stun him.
died just 1 versus 2 here.
yeah, it's like, please stun him.
Trying to get a little bit more damage.
Whoa!
Dardoch going in, comes in over the wall with the elastic slingshot. Phoenix tries to get the ult back, doesn't quite find it, still able to grab the kill. It's 2-0 Echo Fox. They go right back for the turret. Clutch cannot rotate in time. They're going to be able to bring that mid laner right back into their clutches. They take him down, and now it's bot lane standing alone. Huni marching relentlessly forward as the tier 2 fall.
And that fight was pretty much the story of the game. The bottom lane walks right on that edge.
Now the Mountain Drake 21 minutes into the game, your opponents are incredibly strong, and you somehow have to weather this Baron buff storm for 2.5 more minutes. Aware of exactly what kind of a situation they could find themselves in.
And Fox, this seems to be a little bit more of the style they're gravitating towards. Yesterday, they only had a 29-minute game. It's 22 in this one, and there's the Cosmic Radiance.
Oh! Flank coming in. OpTic can't be saved in time. Taking out that enemy 80 carry is huge. Hawkwo gonna be taking a lot of damage. Huni coming into the fight. Emperor's Divide swoops them back. Phoenix grabbing himself a killing spree with that one. Lyra gonna be taken low. Still 4 alive on the side of Echo Fox. But it's going to be Dardog who gets that passive popped. Lyra underneath the turret, still hanging on. Clutch will not find anything else, but going 1 for 2 against Station.
You will have the orange scale pretty well, and if it does get to 6 items, he'll contribute with that extra forge item. But Lyra's on the flank here.
Aqua's half dead and getting deader as more poke comes in. Blow the horn, they run the horn. Not quite today though. Dardog bouncing himself away. Cosmic Radiance gonna be used. Ulti's pop defensively from Echo Fox.
Yeah, I feel like this Azir is just so threatening. They don't want to engage on Phoenix. He has that break point where he's at 2.5, almost 3 items here, but he's still so powerful that he just gets to kind of impose his will on the game.
Very fed Gnar. And now the push continues here on the top side.
And his
We
turret is
talked
still low.
about Phoenix imposing his will on the game, and he only needs a couple more auto attacks to do just that as Huni goes to the Ocean Ring.
Yeah, Huni knows what to do with space. We saw him threaten the red buff earlier. We saw him go and try to extend for a tier 2 and got caught. But he really does just kind of push the limits and say, hey, if you need 2 people to answer me, then I'm going to try to push. But look at this here. Potentially diving in. Lyra's pretty far away.
Baron burns so quickly. True shot barrage over the wall as now Hawk. Huni now with those Baron buffed minions will be able to take down this tier 2, build that turret lead up to 7-1. Clutch just struggling to find.
Spring split was really good for him. Ended up winning the spring split with SKT. So he hasn't won NA. It's the only place that
This is
been.
what you get. Yeah,
He hasn't won it.
gotta win in A. That's the final trophy. Europe, Korea, all those other places, that's second banana. You gotta win in A. Grand finals at Worlds don't matter. Hadn't won an A.
Oh, that's what we tell ourselves.
That's what we do tell ourselves, Irene, all the time. But pushing onto the top lane, tier 3 turret, they won't quite be able to take this one down. But Huni, bottom side, Solo's not going to be able to stop this. One more auto attack does it.
Yeah, Huni has himself a red buff as well, knows what to do with it, and he's going to keep pressuring it. They have all of this pressure that just slow bleeds these turrets away from Clutch Gaming, and they're just going to slowly chunk away at them. And really, if you're Clutch Gaming, how do you actually start these fights? You either send somebody in with Febiven's ultimate, Braum tries to make a hero play, or you even have a Sejuani try to do something. Because if you're pulling Solo up there, he can't answer Huni on the bottom side. The team will try to disengage, use Taric ultimate.
I think this is your
See what's
trigger
happening
pull.
right here.
Zac ulti being used and then canceled. Cosmic Radiance channeled. There
Huni
comes
on the
your
back.
attack. Huni coming in from the side, looking to maybe
says, "Hey,
take down
Febby."
that enemy mid laner. Can he find the damage? The CC is there, but they don't quite have the burst. Stopwatch finally going to be used. They grab the kill onto Solo and continue to press the assault. Can they find more? Hawkwo goes down for the double kill over to OpTic, as this should be the game-ending push. 5 alive for Echo Fox. Moving on to the Nexus turrets themselves. Apollo's still there. The Viven's still there. Lyra's still there. But they don't have the tools. They don't have the gold. They don't have the items. The 80 carry falls. Phoenix grabbing the kill for himself. 4-0-3 on this mid laner. And now Echo Fox will open up their 2018 NA LCS season with a 2-0 start.
The momentum has begun for the Echo Fox roster. This team, 29-minute win yesterday, 30